Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Fire Pro Wrestling World. This is Monday Night Raw. And I just realized I accidentally set up a handicap match. 1 second. I will remedy this. Sorry about that. Okay, so it is going to be Asuka and Bayley taking on Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss. Of course, last night at Revolution, Bayley defeated Nia Jax to retain the women's title. Therefore, Bayley will have a new challenger in Nia Jax. In Asuka. Coming up at No Mercy. Now, as I've explained last night, before you go into the comments saying, No Mercy was last night in real WWE. Yes, I know. However, since I fuse all my pay-per-views, like I put my Raw and SmackDown combined for all pay-per-views, because the whole single branded pay-per-view idea is kind of meh when you don't have that big a roster. Anyways, since I fused the rosters for my pay-per-views, I'm choosing the most appropriate names for the months that are. Revolution was kind of a one-off because I was basically thinking on the fly. And now, No Mercy is a great name for October, not such a great name for September. Simple as that. So let's get things started, shall we? Alright, so Asuka and Bayley versus Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss right here, right now. Alright, so the referee and everybody's just making their way. Oh, there we go. Alright. So Alexa will start on the sidelines. Nia Jax will start off against Asuka. There you see Bayley looking on. Maybe a little opponent scouting here. Nice military slam there or military drop, I should say, by Nia Jax. You can see Charles Robinson looking on. We got the universe pumped up for this one. And here comes the champ. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, later tonight we will have a number one contender match for the Intercontinental Championship. Last night, actually, Jack Gallagher defeated The Miz. Therefore, The Miz will no longer be able to challenge for the Intercontinental title unless Jack Gallagher loses that title. We're going to have to give it to somebody else now. You'll have a huge number one contender match. Gallagher said that it will also that may also choose the direction of his career. Asuka's looking on, doing opponent scouting for herself. Okay, well, Alexa putting on a pretty damn good showing here. Almost a rematch of sorts from last night. A little programming note: this Wednesday it's going to be an 8-match card, which will feature people from WWE, NXT, celebrities, and the indie circuit. And to main event part 1, we're going to have a women's gimmick battle royal where the winner gets a match of choice. And if that match will be against a champion, then the title will be up for grabs. Asuka taking her down. Last night you also saw the debut on the main roster for Bobby Roode, as he came up short against United States Champion AJ Styles. So Bobby Roode will be in action tomorrow night on SmackDown. If Nia Jax and Bayley are on the outside, if Bayley manages to keep Nia Jax out there for the count of 20, then, oh, never mind. I was going to say then Asuka will win the match, but we're back to regular rules for this one. We only had no disqualification rules for last night's pay-per-view because of a couple of matches that we had. Alright, here we go. Nia Jax putting Asuka in a leg lock there, but Asuka kicks out. A suplex there by Asuka, and a figure 4 leg lock. Comes, Alexa kicks down Asuka, saving this match for her team. Here we go, Alexa and Asuka are in the ring now, but double powerbomb. 1, 2. Comes a cross arm breaker. And Bayley's in there. That's on NXT. Asuka has created the most impressive win streak of all time, so even surpassing Goldberg's win streak. Oh, knees to the back of Bayley. Nice pin. 1, 2. Nia saves the match for her team. Another knee to Bayley there. And a DDT. Well, on. Asuka kicks. Alright, no Asuka. Nia kicks out. One, two. No. Bayley to Bayley. Here comes Asuka. An interesting strategy. Finisher and then don't do anything about it. And here the military's dropped there by Asuka. All 4 women are up to. Oh. Alexa got black and back in. And there goes Asuka back in. Nice back in. Okay. Let's go Nia Jax. Alright, and there's Alexa looking in, just basically wanting these 2 ladies destroyed because of what happened last night with Bayley winning and Asuka not being, or sorry, not Asuka, but Alexa not even being allowed to challenge for a little bit. Nice kick combo there by Asuka. And what's she gonna do? Oh, clothesline. Bayley taunting even though Alexa's right there, but she had an eye on her. Bayley is bleeding, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like, yeah, Asuka's bleeding too. I don't like their chances in this match. And, clothesline by Asuka, or by Nia Jax. What's she gonna do here? Nope, it's countered. And Alexa working on Asuka on the outside. Bayley and Nia Jax on the inside. And Asuka's back in the ring. Bayley is down. Nia is down. Nia's back up. Asuka lock. Nice armbar there by Asuka. And Nia taps out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners are Bayley and Asuka. Of course, we all know the history between Bayley and Asuka. If you're not aware, Asuka actually dethroned Bayley in NXT from their women's title match. Yeah, we'll set up for our second match of the evening, which will center around the tag team division. Alright, here we go with the start of our second match here. It will be Cedric Alexander teaming up with Rich Swann taking on Gallows and Anderson. Now, I'm trying out a couple new tag team, or a new tag team here of Alexander and Swann, so let me know what you think in the comments below on whether they should remain a tag team. There you go, Jake Worth starting this one off. We got Cedric Alexander starting off against Luke Gallows. This is a very, weight-wise, a one-sided match. But weight isn't everything, as we all know. A suplex out of the ring there by Gallows. Nice moonsault, and Gallows kicks immediately out of it. There you see Rich Swann looking on in the black and pink. A suplex there by Cedric Alexander. Oh, powerbomb. One. No, not even a one. And Swann is in now. Of course, you don't see him, but on the other side, there's Carl Anderson looking on as well. There he is. And Gallows tags out to Anderson. And of course, their buddy AJ Styles is over on SmackDown as the United States Champion. Speaking of championships, we will have a number one contender match next after this match for the Intercontinental title. Then in our main event, we're going to have Dean Ambrose in action. He lost in very quick fashion to Brock Lesnar last night. So he's going to try and get his win back. Against the man who won his match last night, Braun Strowman. A submission hold there by I'm sorry, that was a nice submission hold there by Carl Anderson. What are they going to do? Oh, another arm breaker there by Anderson. Powerbomb 1. It looked like Cedric was going for a Hurricanrana. And Anderson tried something, but totally off kilter there. Nice elbow drop. We are well on the way to reviving our programming with MWF Miracle and KPW Kickass. We should return by the end of October, so I will keep you updated on that. And here comes a Boston crowd. Anderson just looking on. Oh, moonsault 1. Anderson just keeping an eye on things, mainly with Rich Swann here. Rich Swann keeping an eye on Luke Gallows. Because he knows that the club have a tendency to get involved in each other's matches. Double team attempt there by the club. A stalling suplex by Luke Gallows. Gallows, of course, kicks Swann in the face. And we're back to what we started with. Gallows and Alexander. 1, 2. They're trying these two out as a tag team. Nice running power slam there by Luke Gallows. One. Gallows kicks out right away. German suplex. So, like I said, coming up, Dean Ambrose will take on Braun Strowman. 1, 2. Swann kicks out. And then at the end of that match, we will reveal the main event for No Mercy. 1, 2. So from the SmackDown side, you saw that we have a new. Oh, 1 second. Okay, we have a new champion on the SmackDown side. John Cena defeated Jinder Mahal. Of course, Jinder will want his rematch, and that will be addressed tomorrow night. On SmackDown. Oh, no, not even a 1 count. And both Alexander and Swann were down for a second there. And Anderson tags out, Anderson tags in rather. And there's Carl Anderson with a neck twist there. Swann dancing in the ring, just cutting the rug. While his partner, Cedric Alexander, gets beaten up by Carl Anderson here. Not doing anything to help his partner. But I guess he didn't need to. This arm drag there by Swann, followed by a flip senton. Speaking of sentons, last night was a pretty decent encounter. Titus Worldwide losing to Cesaro and Sheamus. Where will they go from there? Who knows? Next week we're going to see a 6-man tag match. 1, 2. We're going to see a 6-man tag match next week. It will be all 3 members of Titus Worldwide taking on The Miz and The Miz Taraj. And Gallows kicks him out of the submission hold. What's Gallows? Oh, neckbreaker by Gallows. But it lays Gallows down as well. Let's kick to the back of the head of Anderson. Anderson tags out to Luke Gallows. This is Gallows' second run in the company. Nice Boston crab there by Rich Swann. This is Gallows' second run in the company. Carl's first. Gallows, you might know, earlier was Festus back in the day before he reverted to the Luke Gallows persona under the Straight Edge Society banner. 1, 2. This gutbuster there by Luke Gallows that gets tripped up, literally. This moonsault. 1, 2. Oh, Gallows gets his shoulder up at the last possible moment. It's like Swann and Alexander are actually thriving as a tag team here. I mean, they've been keeping Gallows and Anderson on their toes for 22 minutes, so must be doing something right. This backdrop there by Luke Gallows. Power slam gets a rope break. And suplex to Rich Swann. Oh, Swann backs out of whatever Gallows was going to do there. You know what? I might keep these guys as a tag team. Comment below. So let me know what you think. Should they be a tag team or should they continue their singles runs? A spin kick there and a moonsault. 1, 2. Anderson gets his shoulder up. This is getting exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Anderson trying to use the entire 5 count to his advantage here. And powerbomb. Followed by a rope break. Not a fan of that running powerbomb, because it'll always get a rope break. And then Northern Lights. 1, 2, no. Anderson gets the shoulder up. That's suplex there by Anderson. And forward suplex and body slam. That's Anderson working on Cedric Alexander. You know what? If Swann and Alexander win this one, I am going to give them a tag team title shot at No Mercy. Alright, here we go. That's the Tiger Bomb. It's slammed there by Carl Anderson. One. It's Cutter. No, Cutter was countered, it looks like. And they got themselves into a strike exchange here. Oh, nice drop kick. Moonsault. 1, 2, 3. No. Last possible moment kick out there. And an uppercut. This is a very impressive showing there by Swann and Alexander. 1, 2, 3. No. Shoulder up. And oh, nice discus punch there by Alexander. Swann moonsault. 1, 2. No, gets the shoulder up once again. Alright, now Swann and Anderson focusing on each other again, which is what should happen. Oh, kick to the face. Here we go. Oh, and Swann's out of the ring, courtesy of Carl Anderson. Cedric Alexander bringing Anderson back in the rear corner. Swann tried a Northern Lights, but Anderson countered into a DDT. Michinoku driver. 1, 2, No. Anderson kicks out. Nice hurricane run in the corner by Alexander. There's Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander. Have teamed up before, but not necessarily in the tag team division. Oh, there we go. Swann's back in the ring, and now Anderson's back in the ring. Nice backbreaker there by Anderson. Nice suplex. What's he gonna do now? Oh, kick and a moonsault. One. Kicks him out of it, and pays for it by double team. Swann now going to work on Luke Gallows. Nope, Gallows is now out. Anderson is in. Got some punches to the back of the head. And here's a Texas Cloverleaf. Anderson taps out, ladies and gentlemen, your winners and new #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championship. Let's go to the board. That's right. Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander are gonna go against Cesaro and Sheamus at No Mercy, October 29th. Alright, here we go with our second match of with our third match of the evening, a #1 contender for the Intercontinental title. This is an 8-man single fall match. So it's 8 people, everyone for themselves. First pinfall submission will win the match. Alright, so let's run it down. We got Kalisto versus Goldust versus R-Truth versus Tony Nese versus Jason Jordan versus Neville versus Rhino versus Arya Daivari. Winner of this takes on Jack Gallagher at No Mercy. And Jack Gallagher said this will also define his next step in his career, whatever that means. So, let's get things started, shall we? And I put the best referee in WWE right now on it, Mike Chioda. So here we go. Yeah, Kalisto, Goldust, R-Truth, Tony Nese, Jason Jordan, Neville, Rhino, and Arya Daivari. There's all 8 men in the ring. Alright, looks like everybody chose their starting. Oh no, never mind. So it looks like everybody chose their starting feuds, but doesn't look like it now. Rhino and Goldust there. We got Neville and Daivari. We got R-Truth and R-Truth and Tony Nese was there, but now we got Jordan and Nese. And it's a nice superplex by Ryan over Kalisto. Yeah, it's whoever scores the first pinfall is victory. I don't care who it is. I think Gallagher against any of these guys would make a pretty good match. Goldust, of course, gets Irish whipped and kicked by Tony Nese. Deadlift German. One, two. Neville almost took it. Good double team there by Rhino and R-Truth. We're actually deciding all the title matches. Well, 3 title matches here tonight. This way we'll know what to build up towards. All 4 title matches will be decided. That way we'll know what we're fighting towards. The non-title match for Raw will be decided in the next couple of weeks or so. And then this build for that will be started. Suplex there by R-Truth. Leg drop there by Arya Davari misses. Salida del Sol. 1. This is absolute chaos, ladies and gentlemen, and I love it. R-Truth going right after Goldust here. That was actually going to be a match that I was going to do at the beginning of my YouTube run here for Fire Pro Wrestling World, but didn't end up panning out. And Kyoto's down and bleeding, ladies and gentlemen. But nope, he's back up. Rhino might make Goldust tap, but Goldust kicks out. Oh, Nese gets his shoulder up at the last moment there. Or no, that was not Nese, that was Neville. 1. And Nese is out of the ring. A super kick by Neville. And a diving elbow. Nice drop kick there by Kalisto. And then pump handle slam. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new #1 contender. Let's take a look at the board. Tony Nese. So Tony Nese will go one-on-one with Jack Gallagher at No Mercy. Wow, that was an interesting match. Now, next week, Big Show says he's going to have his final match before he goes to replace his hip against Big Cass. That'll main event next week. However, the main event Wednesday, Big Show will be in action, as he will face someone who he almost faced, due to some conflicts between both parties, both WWE and their party. They were unable to make it. That person is the now former WTF champion, Shaquille O'Neal. Ladies and gentlemen, Wednesday night, it's going to be Big Show versus Shaq, one-on-one. Alright, here we go with our main event. It is Dean Ambrose and Braun Strowman, one-on-one. And ladies and gentlemen, Strowman has been on a roll. And last night at Revolution, he defeated Seth Rollins. He's definitely becoming a top contender for the Raw World Championship. This might cement his #1 contender status if he can win here tonight. Of course, we just had the Intercontinental title #1 contender match. It was a huge 8-pack challenge, and Tony Nese came out of it successful. If we're trying out a new referee here, his name is Aaron James. And if he wins this one, if he does an impressive job here, he will then head up refereeing duties for Kick-Ass. Juan Lee has decided to bow out and go with a new company, a new upstart company that will be making its debut soon, before the end of the year. And that will be here on this channel as well. E13 Entertainment is now going to be my wrestling channel, instead of a variety channel like it was before. That's Texas Cloverleaf there by Dean Ambrose. So yeah, I'm gonna basically be doing Fire Pro Wrestling while doing my own storylines, my own stuff here. Last night, Dean Ambrose lost in very quick fashion to Brock Lesnar. Which is actually why I put that on second to last, because I knew it wouldn't last long. And then the final match of the night, John Cena defeated Jinder Mahal, taking the SmackDown World title. It's another Texas Cloverleaf by Dean Ambrose. 1, 2, and this Friday is going to be called What the Friday, because it is going to be there's going to be WTF Wednesday episode. 1, 2, no, and Strowman kicks out at the last possible moment there. Anyway, it's going to be a regular WTF Wednesday episode 1, 2, but it'll be on a Friday. So we're going to call it What the Friday. As we gear up towards Work Time Fun number 3. There's Ambrose trying to redeem himself from last night. So far it's been a back and forth contest between Strowman and Ambrose. And at the end of this match, I will announce who the number one contender the number one contender will be for Brock Lesnar's championship. That means all 4 title matches will be decided in one night for the first time ever. That's 30 deep by Dean Ambrose. And Ambrose capitalized. No. Gets caught up by the ropes. This is referee Aaron James. Just starting things off here. What do you think of this new referee? You think he can go far? You think he'll stick around? And do you think that he should be the head referee? For KPW Kick-Ass. I'll be taking your guys' opinion as well as my own into consideration. And then the decision will be announced at KPW's return in October. It'll probably be the Friday before the pay-per-view, or before the No Mercy pay-per-view, rather. So on the 27th of October. Ambrose's suicide dive pays off. And Strowman's got the chair that he's like, I don't need this chair. Nice backbreaker there by Strowman. Then putting that mixing motion into his top repertoire. Not sure what that's going to represent, but I'm very interested to find out. Strowman is bleeding, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, drop kick by Braun Strowman. Not often you see a 300 plus pound man do a drop kick, but he does it. He does it very well. Tomorrow night is SmackDown. John Cena says he's actually going to grant Jinder Mahal his rematch for No Mercy. So we'll see what the storyline's going to be between them. Now that's just in, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, we will announce. Alright, it has been announced that next week there will be a Battle Royal. And the winner, next week, Mark Henry will be in action. And then it'll also be announced that next week we will see what we will find out what the non-title match will be. Because it will be Mark Henry versus the captain of the opposing Survivor Series team. And Braun Strowman in at the count of 9. And Manhattan drop there by Dean Ambrose. And he's stalling. He's stalling. It's going to be a suplex, but he's stalling. The fans into it. And there's that suplex. And Ambrose taps out, ladies and gentlemen. It's just in. Brock Lesnar will face Braun Strowman 1-on-1 for the Raw World Championship at No Mercy. I know that happened in last night's No Mercy in WWE real life, but he won his way in. Anyways, that'll do it for tonight. There's Braun Strowman in the winner's circle. That'll do it for tonight's match. 100% match card here. It's absolutely intense. We have new number 1 contenders. We have Asuka going for the women's title. We have We have Tony Nese going for the Intercontinental title. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter. Also, we have Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander going after the tag team title, and now Braun Strowman going after the Raw World Championship. Yeah, please follow me on Twitter at A13ENT. And of course, as always, stay frosty, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned tomorrow night for SmackDown. It will probably be uploaded probably around lunchtime Eastern Standard Time.